Okay. this this is going to be weird. Just brace yourselves. This is going to be weird. But this is what I experienced, okay? This is during meditation just a little while ago as I was outside earthing on my swing, my fun little bench swing. It's nice out here. I was meditating, and I had a question that I was asking about heaven on earth, and based on my idea of what heaven is like, with no disease and all these things. Okay, so I asked in meditation about heaven on earth, and I asked, if we're moving towards heaven on earth, like as a collective, if we're moving towards that, towards heaven on earth, and based on my understanding of heaven on earth, one aspect would be that we would return to wholeness, wholeness in our body, wholeness, okay? Like when Jesus healed people and they were whole again, like completely, whatever issues they had were gone, okay? Well, that's what I'm talking about. No more disease, no more ailments, a restoring of our beings, including our bodies, to wholeness, our natural state. And I was told that wholeness is a state of being. It's actually a state of being. It's a vibration, a frequency that we embody. So, and remember that everything is energy. Everything is made up of energy, and everything vibrates at a frequency. And so I was shown, after that, I was shown first an image of my mother at a time, age 14, as an example of a time when she was in that wholeness vibration. She was feeling that, and she had really good health at that time. Then I was shown my younger self around 15, which was just one of the many times where I felt my best. And I had an image of me at that time, and an understanding of how I felt. And I was asked to feel how it felt, to remember how it felt to be healthy and strong at that time. And if I can feel that again and embody that feeling, that is what wholeness is for me. Okay, so I asked if wholeness is a state of being, a vibration, a frequency we embody, how do we maintain that vibration? Because I said, in my mind I was like, obviously, if there have been times in my life where I was feeling that vibration, and then times where I wasn't, and like you're fluctuating in and out of vibration all the time, of different states of being all the time, a different embodiments of vibration. And so I asked, how do we maintain that vibration? Because obviously I've not really maintained it, have I? And at that moment, I looked up, like I opened my eyes and I looked up and I saw that our puppy had started eating the poo-poo on the ground. And I told her very sweetly, "Don't eat the poo-poo, honey." And at the same time, I saw myself as the puppy eating the poo-poo, and the universe, or God, telling me the same thing. Don't eat the poo-poo, honey. Wow. Sense of humor, right? Now, to determine what kinds of poo-poo I've been eating. That's my next goal. I don't think it's my diet. I really don't, because I've really cleaned that up over the past few years. I don't see how it can get any better than it is. But I don't know, maybe there's always room for improvement somewhere, but I really don't think that is the poo-poo I'm meant to stop eating, because my diet's pretty clean. Okay, so the poo-poo must be in some other form. Something that I'm sometimes ingesting that and taking into myself that disrupts the vibration of wholeness. And it could be so many different things, because everything is energy. So a question for another meditation or another prayer, for me is to ask what kinds of poo-poo have I been eating that I need to stop eating. And I don't know if I'm gonna continue on with that today, or if I need to just kind of let everything just kind of sit here for a little bit so I can think about it and maybe tap into that wholeness vibration, you know, go back and like really figure out, what did I actually feel during that particular moment in time that I was shown? What was I feeling at that moment, so that I know what wholeness feels like, because I think it's been a long time for me since I've maybe felt that wholeness. And so I need to know what it feels like so that I can embody that and keep and know what that frequency feels like. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do first, and then I will go back and ask about how to maintain that vibration and what it is for me specifically that is disrupting it, and what I can do to refrain from eating the poo-poo, you know, whether that's in the form of lies I've been feeding myself, or lies that society's been feeding me, or you know, like some sort of limiting beliefs, or I don't know what I don't know, like, or things I consume, like in other forms, not necessarily food, but like I mean, you could say in conversation with others, or things you read, things you watch, yeah, there's just so many things that it could be. So my question for you, what poo-poo are you eating, honey? Oh my gosh. And I'm going to tell you, like the universe told me and I told my puppy, I'm going to say very sweetly to you, don't eat the poo-poo, honey. And I'm reminded of that beautiful movie Bug's Life. That scene where they're all like ordering food and this guy comes out, who ordered the poo-poo platter? Yeah, well, that's us, all of us. Who's ordering the poo-poo platter? Come on. Yeah, we need to stop ordering the poo-poo platter. We need to stop eating the poo-poo. So anyway, hey, one thing, just a little side note, this is funny to me because I've always been like the queen of like gross things. Like I've always had like poo-poo snot, fart kind of humor. Like I didn't grow up from the 3rd grade, I guess, because I have liked that my whole life. I still like the gross stuff. I think it's funny. Yeah, one year I made my dad a poo-poo cake. I mean, that it was a toilet cake, and I wish I had a picture of that. I'd post it if I had the picture of it, but I went all out. It was just like so bad we couldn't even eat it. Okay, bye. Hi. A couple days ago, I made a video and I posted it, and I don't know, I may add this particular part of it onto that video and then re-upload it. So this may just be part of the same video, I don't know yet, or maybe 2 separate videos. But anyway, made a video the other day, and I put it on private because something felt incomplete, or yeah, I think that's what it really is that it was an incomplete video. And so today I got the other part of it, the other part of the message that I didn't know for sure was missing. So I'm going to share that with you now, and I probably will just tack it on into one video. So I was talking about wholeness, and this is what I got today for more detailed clarification on what wholeness is. Okay, so wholeness, and I'm sorry, I'm going to read this, but I wrote down my notes. Wholeness is a vibration, but what it actually is, it's a harmony of vibrations that vibrate together and equal your personal wholeness. So my personal wholeness and your personal wholeness, what it means for me to be whole, could be different than what it means for you to be whole. And what I mean by that is like the way that you get to your wholeness could be a combination of different vibrations that work together specifically for you. Okay, and they may be different than what works for me. Okay, so wholeness is a harmony of vibrations that vibrate together and equal your personal wholeness. What it is for you to be whole, it's like a chord in a song, okay, in your personal soul song. Okay, the song is your personal signature of who you are, or who you are vibrating as in any given moment. Your soul song is your signature of who you're vibrating at any given moment. Okay, and that changes, that fluctuates all the time. Okay, so you are constantly working on your soul song throughout your life. You are learning which notes, which chords to use, how to create your melody, and how to harmonize them in a way that feels like you, feels like the real you on a soul level. There are moments in your life when you hit just the right chord and it feels like magic to you. You feel like the composer, the conductor, the instruments, the singer, and the audience all in one. In these moments, you feel one with the universe, with everything. It feels so good, but your song is not complete. There are more notes and chords to put together in your soul song. When building your song, you will experience notes, intervals, chords that are dissonant. They don't sound or vibrate well together. They are not a vibrational, harmonious match. That's okay. You can try another note, interval, or chord and keep going until you find another note, interval, or chord that fits well in your soul song. You do this process throughout your life and play that soul song in your vibration. At some point, you will feel that your song is a match for your soul. You will feel heaven on earth. This is what I'm reaching for. So, the idea of, like, I started out talking about how wholeness is a vibration. But then I came to realize that it's not just one, it's not like just one single note. It's not just one frequency, but it's actually a combination of frequencies that equals that combination of frequencies called wholeness. And so thinking of that, wondering what other things don't vibrate as single notes. What other things vibrate as a group to harmonize and to yeah, I'm not sure how I want to word all of this. I'm hoping that you're getting the idea of like how in a song you have notes, you have intervals, you have chords, you have, a chord is like an interval has at least 2 notes. A chord has about three or more notes to form a chord, and they all harmonize, they vibrate together, and they create feeling, a sound that you feel, you hear, you experience, and it feels good. That's why so many people love music, because a lot of music has that harmonious feel to it. Some music doesn't, and so then if you listen to that kind of music, you can hear and you can feel the dissonance, like what I was talking about, where it just doesn't really go together. And I've created some music where some of that's happening, and yeah, it's just not as pleasant as the harmonious frequencies that work together, and they vibrate together, and they just feel so good to you, to your soul. And so yeah, so I don't know, I'm not going to explore that right now. I think that I may take this idea of, with this one idea of wholeness being like a music chord in a song, and how that's just one aspect of a person's personal soul song, one aspect of a harmonious vibrational chord in somebody's signature soul song that makes them who they are in the universe. And I don't know, I just really like this idea. I do want to explore it some more, jumping off of that idea of how wholeness equaling more than just one aspect, but it's all of the things brought together in that chord that equals what it means, like for me, what it means to be whole in my experience, in my soul. It may be different for others, and I think it is. I don't think it's a one-size-fits-all with anything. I think that we are all very unique, and we all have different ways of vibrating. And I think that's why we're here, is to sing our soul song. Maybe not literally sing it, but like sing it with our vibrations. To sing that soul song. And then like a tuning fork, there's the hum, the frequency of the universe that vibrates, and it's like a tuning fork. The ultimate vibration of the universe, being love. And I'm just going to say it's love, because I think that's, most of us accept that as truth. But for just my purposes of creating this example, I'll say it's love. Okay, maybe it's something else more than just love. I don't know, but for this purpose, we'll say that the tuning fork is the tuning fork of love. And so each of us, as we sing our soul song, our vibrational soul songs, we will start to tune ourselves to harmonize with the frequency of the universe. We will start to vibrate harmoniously in our songs, vibrate harmoniously with the song of the universe. So I hope that helps in some way. I don't know, I may at a later time expand this idea a little bit, and maybe go into a little bit more detail, and maybe give more examples of how this could look in real life. So we'll see. If I'm inspired to do that, I will. But anyway, this for now, this is what I have, like sort of an overall view of this idea of how we vibrate harmoniously, first within ourselves, right? And with different aspects of ourselves, and in that creation of our soul song, which is like, yep, that's a match, that's exactly who I am, and you vibrate, you find that, and then then I think what happens is you start to vibrate with other people and their soul songs. And I don't know like the actual, like, excuse me, if you're already tuning to the universal vibration. I think probably it's a simultaneous, I think everything is sort of happening together, or, like that it's kind of, as you reach the vibrational match within yourself, I think that match is also a match for others. Maybe not everybody, because, but like for others that are also on that particular journey, where they're constructing more harmonious chords in their songs. And so you might vibrate well with them, and then find that you are all vibrating within the universal vibration and matching that tuning fork at the same time. So yeah, let me know let me know your thoughts on all of this, if any of this is resonating. There's another word, right, for vibration and receiving vibration, and resonating. We all resonate with vibration because we're all energy. Everything is energy. So let me know what you think, and keep the comments with the intent to be kind and to be in that vibration of love. Okay, so I like to put on every description, at the end of all my descriptions in my videos, I like to put be kind in the comments and also in life, right? I really believe that. I believe that no matter what is happening in your life, even if the things that are being vibrated back to you are in some way you perceive them as undesirable and you don't want that to be part of your experience, reacting with a vibration of love in return, I just feel like that just helps everybody. And yeah, I'm not perfect at this, but it is a goal, and I do continue to work on that. Yeah, but I hope that in this space where we share ideas and comments, and that you will honor that, and at least in this space, keep everything vibrationally in the realm of kindness and love. I would really appreciate that. All right, have a great day.